Welcome to Jess Taras Wellness. This meditation begins in a seated position, perhaps in a chair or on the floor. Take a posture that is most comfortable and stable for you. Remember that it's not necessary to take a fancy or a complex pose here. There are a few things to know before we begin. Nothing is going to happen to you, and nothing is expected of you. There is no right or wrong way to meditate, and you are right where you need to be in this moment. You are simply going to sit and breathe. Begin by sensing the support underneath you from the chair or the floor, paying attention to all the sensations in your body. Root down through your hips. Sit tall. Lengthen your spine and relax your shoulders. Rest your hands on your knees or on your lap. And close your eyes or soften your gaze. Relax your face. Become aware of the physical sensation of breathing, feeling each breath as it comes in and goes out. Letting the breath be just as it is, without trying to change or regulate it in any way. Just become aware and allow it to flow easily and naturally with its own rhythm and its own pace, knowing that you are breathing perfectly well right now. There's nothing for you to do. Allowing the body to be still and sitting with a sense of dignity, a sense of resolve, a sense of being complete, infinite, and whole in this very moment, with your posture reflecting this sense of wholeness. As you sit here, letting an image form in your mind's eye of the most magnificent mountain that you know or have seen or can imagine. Letting it gradually come into greater focus. And even if it doesn't come as a visual image, allowing this sense of the mountain, its feeling, its overall shape, its lofty peak, its large base, rooted into the bedrock of the Earth's crust, its steep or gently sloping sides. Notice how massive it is, how solid, how unmoving and beautiful, whether from afar or up close. Perhaps your mountain has snow blanketing its top and trees reaching down to the base, or rugged granite sides. There may be streams and waterfalls cascading down the slopes. There may be one peak or a series of peaks, or meadows, or lakes. Observing it, noting its qualities, and when you feel ready, seeing if you can bring the mountain into your own body sitting here, so that your body and the mountain in your mind's eye become one. so that as you sit here, you share in the massiveness and the stillness and the majesty of the mountain. You become the mountain. Grounded in this sitting posture, your head becomes the lofty peak, surrounded by the rest of your body and affording a panoramic view. Your shoulders and arms, the sides of the mountain, your buttocks and your legs, the solid base, rooted to your cushion or your chair, experiencing in your body a sense of uplift from deep within your pelvis and spine. With each breath, as you continue sitting, becoming little more than a breathing mountain, alive and vital, yet unwavering in your inner stillness, completely what you are, beyond words and thought, a centered, grounded, unmoving presence. As you sit here, becoming aware of the fact that as the sun travels across the sky, the light and the shadows and the colors are changing virtually every moment in the mountain's stillness, and the surface of the mountain teems with life and activity. Streams, waterfalls, plants, and wildlife. As the mountain sits, seeing and feeling how night follows day and day follows night, the bright warming sun followed by the cool night sky studded with stars, and then again the gradual dawning of a new day. Through it all, the mountain just sits, experiencing change in each moment, constantly changing, yet always just being itself. It remains still as the seasons flow into one another, as the weather changes moment by moment and day by day. Calmness abiding all change. In summer, there's no snow on the mountain except for perhaps the very peaks or in the crags shielded from direct sunlight. In the fall, the mountain may wear a coat of brilliant fire colors. In winter, a blanket of snow and ice. In any season, it may find itself at times enshrouded in clouds or fog or pelted by freezing rain. People may come to see the mountain and comment on how beautiful it is, or how it's not a good day to see the mountain, or that it's too cloudy or rainy or foggy or dark. None of this matters to the mountain, which remains at all times its essential self. Clouds may come and clouds may go. Tourists may like it or not. The mountain's magnificence and beauty are not changed one bit by whether people see it or not. Seen or unseen, in the sun or in the clouds, broiling hot or freezing cold, day or night, it just sits, being itself. At times, visited by violent storms, buffeted by snow and rain and winds of unthinkable magnitude. Through it all, the mountain just sits. Spring comes, trees bloom, flowers blossom high in the meadows, birds sing in the trees once again, streams overflow with waters of the melting snow. Through it all, the mountain continues to sit, unmoved by the weather, by what happens on its surface, by the world of appearances, remaining its essential self through the seasons, the changing weather, the activity ebbing and flowing on the surface. In the same way, as we sit in meditation, we can learn to experience that mountain. We can embody the same central, unwavering stillness and groundedness in the face of everything that changes in our own lives, over the seconds, over the hours, over the years. In our lives and in our meditation practice, we experience constantly the changing nature of mind and body and of the outer world. We have our own periods of light and darkness, of activity and inactivity, our moments of color and our moments of gray. It's true that we experience storms of varying intensity and violence in the outer world and in our own minds and bodies. Buffeted with high winds and cold rain, we endure periods of darkness and pain, as well as moments of joy and uplift. And even our appearance changes constantly, experiencing a kind of weather of its own. By becoming the mountain in our meditation practice, we link up with its strength and stability and adopt them for our own. We can use its energies to support our energy, to encounter each moment with mindfulness and equanimity and clarity. It may help us to see that our thoughts and feelings, our preoccupations, our emotional storms and crises, even the things that happen to us, are very much like the weather on the mountain. We tend to take it all personally, but its strongest characteristic is that it is impersonal. The weather of our own lives is not to be ignored or denied. It is to be encountered, honored, felt for what it is, and held in awareness. And holding it in this way, we come to know a deeper silence and stillness and wisdom. If you find that this visualization resonates with you, know that you can access this feeling of strength and stability anytime you need to feel more grounded. Until next time, namaste.